What?
Young lady.
Good lady, good lady.
Tech lady. Body massage. Yeah. I know now. Open now. Yeah.
No, 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 thank you.
Oh, yeah.
This is perfect, dude. You've never had coffee. So the local women of a country or city are usually a very important criteria for a man who's thinking about traveling to another country or simply relocating. I mean, sure, you have costs of living and those play for sure an important role. But most men, I would say, they simply want to know if they can get attractive women wherever they go, or rather how attractive the local women are. And I find it's very easy to get lost in researching, the women of which country are more attractive. So in the case of Japan, you might be asking yourself, are Japanese women hot? Do they like foreigners? Or is it better if I go with the tried and true option of Thailand? As is the case with most of my videos, this video is heavily censored. The uncensored version I have sent out a few days ago already to anyone who is a King Epic Insider. If you want to receive the uncensored videos or the versions of every video and bonus content ahead of time, all you have to do is join here with your email address, and that's it. It takes 10 seconds. It's entirely free. Now, in my experience, such a discussion is often, I would say, pointless, because any place with lots of people, and in the case of, say, Tokyo, millions of people, will have lots and lots of very attractive local and foreign women. And so in my experience, there's no place in the world where literally no local women are interested in foreigners. Hell, even if you go visit North Korea, the local women will at least be curious about foreigners. They can't take it any further or act on it, but at least they're going to be interested. So to sum up, attractive women who are open to meeting foreigners, you will find in any mega city. Okay, that's not something you should worry about, whether that's Bangkok or Tokyo. However, I find that almost nobody ever talks about what I find are the real important criteria. And there's specifically two. The first one is personality. Okay, if all you care about is fun, then check out my guides about Tokyo, Red Light District, etc., where I show you where to go, the cost of fun, and more. If that's what you're after, then the personality of the woman you're with doesn't matter that much. But say you want to spend more time in Tokyo, in Japan in general, or with a Japanese woman, and you quickly realize that almost all of them, well, actually all of them are kind of like, they're more shy, they're reserved, and they're anything but open-minded in the bedroom. Now that's a cultural thing and will be the case with most Japanese women you meet. Also the hot ones that are open to meeting foreigners. Now in such a case, if personality traits annoy you and across the board this is more of a cultural thing, and let's say this is not what you want the opposite, more playful, then okay, even though there are lots of attractive women in Japan, in Tokyo, Thailand, Bangkok will be the better option for you. I personally just wonder why nobody ever talks about this when talking about the local women of a country or city. The second criteria is what I call living situation and lifestyle. Think about it. How enjoyable is meeting local women going to be if almost all of them are still, let's say, living with their parents? Public transportation is bad, or let's say it shuts down very early at 11 or midnight. And a taxi ride is super expensive. Say, just an example, let's say 20 USD for a regular taxi ride. Just think about how much more of a hassle dating would be given all these obstacles. And then consider the opposite. Super inexpensive taxi rides. Most women live on their own, or they're with friends and, they can pretty much leave and do whatever they want at any time of the day. Now, these two scenarios are a good representation of Tokyo and Bangkok. Again, not something I have ever seen anyone mention. Instead, it's all about where the best bars are at, what you should say, and other details that, frankly, in my experience, don't matter that much. The last point that I wanted to address is that of women who are kind of like interested in foreigners for foreigner hunters, and the claim that, oh, they're low quality. In both countries, or any country for that matter, you will encounter girls, women who are specifically after foreigners. Sometimes they're just curious. Sometimes they want to learn or improve their English. Sometimes they want to just, have fun with the foreigner. And in Japan, they're called gaijin hunters, okay? Some guys badmouth these types of women, saying that, only low quality women are after foreigners. And I've seen it in the comment section of my videos, where a guy says, these types of women only go with foreigners because they have had a bad experience with local guys. And to that, I would say, so what? If both of you have a great time, does the why matter? That's all I'm going to say about this topic, because pretty much any further discussion would lead us down a very, very deep rabbit hole. Say, for example, let's just assume she is only with you because she has had a bad experience with local guys. Okay, then I could go on and say she is only with local guy A because she doesn't have a chance with local guy B, who is a millionaire. If she is with a local guy who is a millionaire, I'm going to say, you know what? She is only with him because she doesn't have a chance with a local guy who is a billionaire. And so really, if you think about it, it never ends. And everyone settles to a degree. Even you watching this video, you probably only do it because right at this moment, it's maybe the most entertaining thing for you to do. I could say, you know what? You only watch my video because you don't have 3 supermodels in the room with you. Otherwise, you wouldn't watch the video. And it's kind of like a pointless discussion. So the, only because discussion is never ending. So I would say, and this is my final tip, disregard it all. If you have a great time, keep going. If not, make a change.